Hello guys, this is MP Model Plastic. Hope you are well. Today we are going to continue the work in progress of the T3476 from Italeri in 172 scale. This is a very cool project. I'm loving the building, the painting. It's going to be nice. I just make some dry brush in oil with oil paints with green to create more effect in the fuselage and to push up the details. I make some dry brush. You can see I can push up the details of the tank. You can see I make the weathering in the wheels. Now I'm going to paint the tracks with the color of steel. I'm going to use this color here, metal color steel. Then I'm going to paint the barrel of the cannon and the machine gun with gun metal. And make painting here. You can see the tools. I'm going to paint the tools on the here in the front. I'm going to paint here the tracks. I'll make some details here, painting here the box with the effect of the hood. Let's go and have some fun.
I've been living life like I could just die any minute. Don't pull right down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide from a light, take me where I want to visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life like I could die any minute. Don't pull right down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide from a light, take me where I want to visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless drive, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, will make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide, memories that will make it tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying in the mood. I'll go all night, if that's just what I got. Life's too short. Can't out what you can't afford. Memories are really to explore. So just don't be ignored. Go ask for more. Go ask for more. Cause I've been living out of sight like I could just die any minute. Don't pull right down the side. PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide from a light. Take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living out of sight like I could just die any minute. Don't pull right down the side. PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide from a light. Take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen that last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be like fire. Everybody inside, but trust me, being free ain't spotlight. No, it's long nights and it's long fights. With yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light. Alright, I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'm going out, if that's just what I got. Life's too short. Can't out what you can't afford. Memories are really to explore. So just don't be ignored. Go ask for more. Go ask for more.
Oh, bonjour, Harry. Ça va bien? Merci pour la présence.
Cause I was living life like I could just die any minute. Don't go right down the side. PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide from a light. Take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life like I could just die any minute. Don't go right down the side. PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide from a light. Take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life like I could just die any minute. Don't go right down the side. PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide from a light. Take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless drive, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide, never reach will make it tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying in the mood. I'll go all night, if that's just what I got. Life's too short. Carry out what you can't afford. Memories are really to explore. So just don't be ignored. Go ask for more. Go ask for more. 'Cause I've been thinking all the time, like I could just die any minute. Go for a ride down the side streets, the gates, country limit. I don't need a guide from a ride, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Are you breathing? 'Cause I've been thinking all the time, like I could just die.
Now you can see
Go for a ride down the
I
side
just paint the tracks with the color of steel, painting here the machine gun, and just painting here the barrel of the T-44 and the tracks. I just painted with the steel to create more realistic effect. You can see. Now yeah, I'm going to paint here the storage and here the box. I'm going to use the brown. Yes, and now I'm going to mix a little bit here. First, I'm just mix a little bit here. You can see I just paint the tools with the yellow tan to create the. Sorry, I'm trying to focus. Okay, you can see here the tools with steel in the metal on the yellow tan to create effect. Now I'm going to paint here the storage and the box of the hood. I'm going to use brown. Brown. I'm going to use brown, then I'm going to do some dry brushing with the yellow tan. Now with this one, this is the cavalry brown, this one red. I'm going to paint the storage. Oi, tudo bem? Estou aqui a pintar os detalhes do T-34. Aqui é este. Now I'm going to paint here the tow cable. Now you can see with here just paint here parts of the storage, here the tools. I just paint now the tow cable in the both sides. You can see I'm painting here the whole box. I'm going to do some dry brushing then to create more effect of the hose. You can see, and here the front, the spare tracks is little by little is going to now I'm going to paint the I'm going to paint the exhausts. I'm going to use this one. Obrigado, Ali. Valeu aí pela força. I'm going to paint the exhausts. Okay. You can see now I just painted the exhausts. Now let's see. I'm going to put a little bit here in the light. This is the lantern light to the front of the tank. I'm going to put a little bit of aluminum to create with this one to create the effect of the glass. Okay, just a little spot, not too much, but it's sufficient to create very good effect. Now you can see with a flash create a good effect. Flashlight, sorry, the lantern light. Now I'm just checking the details. I have another part here, another part of a box here. I'm going to paint here. Put a little bit of brown. You can see with more details, the tools, the stowage. I painted the tow cable and here some box of tools. You can see it creates more life in the tank, more detail. I'm painting here the exhausts of the engine. Here the turret. I just painted the barrel, you can see, in the gunmetal. Now I'm going to paint here the fuel tanks. I'm going to put here a little bit of detail. Hello Vincent, how you doing? Thank you, welcome to stream. Now I'm going to put the turret for you guys can see the effect. I'm just dry a little bit, just a minute. Now you can see I just dry with the details. Thank you, Aziz. How you doing, Zizan? Welcome to the stream. Yes, I just painted the exhaust of the T-34. I'm painting now the fuel tanks and some stowage, the toolbox in the hood, and here the spare tracks, the gunmetal. You can see all the details. I just paint some box here. On the other side, another one here. And the tow cables, every details. This is 172, this is very small. You can see we can pop up the details. I just paint with steel. I'm going to do some dry brushing to create more real effect in the metal. It's going to be, it's very cool. I love this tank. It is very small, but very, I enjoy the build of this one. Every detail of the grill, I'm going to put a little bit of wash in the grill of the engine. Every details. Okay, Zayden, thank you for coming. Now I'm going to put a little bit of dry brushing here in the box of the hood. I'm going to use the 10, the yellow 10. Just a little spot. Now I'm going to dry brushing. Not this one. I need another one. Okay. Just to create a little bit effect. Here, the tool. Now you can see with dry brushing, it creates a great effect of hood. I'm trying to focus. Just see the effect of the hood with a little brush. I painting the base in brown. Now with the yellow tan, we just dry brush and create the effect of the veins. And you can see here in the small box. And in the other one, you can see with dry brushing, very good effects. Now we are going to put a little bit here in the part of the storage. You are going to see create very good effect with red brown base. Now you can see in the storage with dry brush with same color but with a different base, in this case red brown, creates the effect of irrigate canvas. You can see here in this side different effects with the same color, different effect. Here the effect of the hood and here the effect of the irrigated canvas. You can see with base colors different. Here brown, here red brown. Now I'm going to create a little bit of dry brush in the fuel tanks with some aluminium. Now I'm going to test a little bit. Now you can see in the fuel tanks different effect with a base of steel. Now with a little bit of aluminium, you create a very good effect, and you can put the different changes here in the supports to the fuel tanks, creating a different color of steel and aluminium. Now I'm going to put a little bit here in the tracks to create more effect. Now you can see in the tracks with a little bit of aluminum we can create a very real effect of a real track. This is the basis steel and dry brushing with aluminum. We can pop up the details of the track. Now I'm going to put a little bit of dry brushing with green. You are going to see the difference. I'm going to use a little bit of green. And you are going to see this is going to change. It's going to create a effect of the metal, but with green, like oxide green. Now you can see the difference in tone of green. You can do like an oxide green with the metal for base. Creates a different effect. Yes, Lindsay. A little bit of rust. I'm going to use a little bit of red. I'm going to use the red. I'm going to use this one here in the tracks, just a little bit. Then I'm going to put a little bit of rust here in the green to create effect of the weathering. Little bit of rust here in the fuel tanks. Now you can see the effect, the tracks, the rust with red create a very good effect. Now I'm going to put a little bit here in the wheels. Now you can see the difference. With the weather in the wheels, create more rust, and in the tracks. And you can see the effect of dry brushing with some rust here in the fuel tanks. Now I'm going to put a little bit of aluminum here. Just put here in the track here in the front. Little bit of rust. Here, a little bit of rust. You can see. I'm going to put some rust here in parts of the here some spots here in the armor. I'm going to put some rust here in some parts of the armor. to create the effect of the corrosion. Now you can see with all the weathering, here some rust in the exhausts and parts of the to create the corrosion of the field. Now you can see the effect. With some dirt creating the effect of the erosion on the armor. You can see with a small model in 172 we can create very good effects, and this in this case this from italeri 172, this is very good in details. You can see all the details here. I make some dirt in here, the effect of the mud in the tracks, some rust. And here you can see in the fuel tanks with the effect of the metal, you can create some oxide. Then with a little bit of red and green, you can create Very, very good effect. Here with a little bit aluminum for the great effect of the light and, and here the gunmetal. Now I'm going to put some varnish. I'm just going to dry a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit of varnish. Just a minute. Just clean here a little bit, okay? To put the varnish, I'm going to seal. I'm going to use matte varnish. Just shake a little bit. Okay, I'm going to dry a little bit. Just a minute. Okay, guys, I just dry, and you can see the model almost finished, and with every details push the effect of the mud, the rust in the tracks, spare tracks, and some armor, some in the edge, some rust in the armor, the details of the storage tools here in the parts of the turret. I put some rust. You can see the molding seam lines and the stow cable, exhausts, with rivets. Here the box effect of the hood. Yes, Lindsay, it's all the work I have here is with brush, old school. It's my knowledge along the years. I'm a paintbrush and I love to paint with brush. And here is the result with a simple model kit. We can do a very realistic effect in the expect the weather in the painting, wash, dry brushing. We can apply all the techniques we can imagine and create a realistic effect like a real tank. Okay guys, hope you like the video and the content. Thank you for watching everyone. Lindsay, Ari, Zinzan, Henri, Labelle, everyone, thank you for your support. Hope you like the content. Make some comments, subscribe to the channel. If you don't, make thumbs up. And see you on next stream. Okay guys, take care. Thank you everyone for coming on the stream. Henri, merci for the support. See you now. Thank you, Lindsay. Everyone have a nice rest of the weekend. See you guys. Bye everyone. See you next time. Thumbs up in the video. MP.